Hi, everyone. Welcome to the next installment of snackable content on the Personio HR Expert Hub. Today, I'm speaking with Nina Rogler, who is an employer branding manager at Personio. And amongst her other responsibilities, Nina is leading the charge on Personio's Home Office Task Force, which is a cross-functional team focused on creating a great employee experience for our remote workforce. She's going to share insights and tales from the trenches on how to keep remote teams engaged, connected, and healthy. Welcome, Nina. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Laura. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really excited to share some insights and examples from the Home Office Task Force.
Great. Well, let's get started. Here's the first question. What are the most effective measures the Home Office Task Force has taken to support employees and keep motivation high?
Well, first of all, let me give you a little background information about what the Home Office Task Force is all about. So when the whole COVID-19 home office situation started, we came up with the idea of setting up a home office task force who should work on the mission of making the home office period motivating, engaging, and fun for all our employees. And we have different work streams that are working on topics such as tools and productivity, teamwork and leadership, well-being, motivation and fun, and of course also support for parents. And yeah, coming back to your question, the most effective measures that we took are we implemented regular pulse check surveys to take really concrete action that fit our employees' needs. So one point where people struggled a lot was motivation, the lack of motivation. So we came up with different motivational home office stories. Another even more important point was that employees were struggling with a high meeting overload. So we came up with company-wide meeting guidelines and implemented, for instance, speedy meetings. We also created an overall page on Confluence, which is our internal Personio wiki, where employees can find all information regarding this whole Corona situation, but also like mental support hotlines, inspiration for remote team events, and yeah. We offered different trainings for the leadership team on how to lead teams remotely. Additionally, we had also trainings on Zoom hacks or how to run daily team stand-ups. And on top of that, we also came up with the idea of sending out a weekly newsletter where we want to give our employees inspiration on how to cook easy and healthy dishes, provide them with tips on mental and physical health, also including workout inspiration, for instance.
Has anything surprised you? For example, something that worked even better than you expected, or maybe something that you tried but then stopped doing because it didn't work?
Well, first of all, remote work works. That's what we noticed. And collaboration got even stronger. So we discovered really nice ways and tools. For instance, Miro, which is an online collaboration whiteboard tool, which also our colleague Sandra already introduced in another video. Then, of course, also celebrating success together became even stronger. So on our weekly all team meeting on Friday, where we share our company-wide highlights and lowlights of the weeks, people actively use this chat function on Zoom and write really nice comments, which is indeed motivating for everyone. And what we stopped doing because it didn't work were, for instance, picture challenges. We did this when this whole home office period started to keep people engaged, but I guess people were a bit overwhelmed with this whole situation in the beginning. So we did not receive a lot of feedback. So yeah, we skipped this. And also with our actions, we want to add value for our employees. So we really want to focus on a few effective actions instead of too many actions that might overwhelm employees.
What advice do you have for other HR teams also focused on keeping employees engaged at this time?
Well, I'd say I have four. And the first one would be make sure your employees have the best setting for remote work and provide them with all equipment they need while working from home. So including technical equipment, but also like standing desks, or allow them to go to the office to get their desk and their monitors. Do what you say and say what you do. So really try to be as transparent as possible and give regular updates on the situation. Also, like, are there any get back to the office plans? Because especially in these times, proactive and transparent communication is key. Additionally, more than ever, employees first. So listen to what your employees have to say, react on their needs, and also ask them for feedback on your actions. And yeah, so really find ways to support them in the best possible way, because we are all in this together. That's like a hashtag that we always use. And lastly, I'd say use your reach and role models. So share best practices with colleagues, employees, and also your network. And yeah, just use your brand to support others in these times, because you're not alone.
Thank you. Last question. Is there anything you plan to keep doing after employees move back to the office?
Yeah, I'd say what we noticed, we would like to be more flexible about remote work. Also, employee home stories are a nice way to show people who we are, what we do, and how we work. And of course, what we always had and always want to keep, proactive communication and transparent communication is key.
Thank you so much, Nina, for joining us today and sharing those insights. Please check out our HR Expert Hub for more information and interviews.